Xen TV.
Hey everybody, it's your guest reviewer JB here for Xen TV. Today we're going to be taking a look at Vortex Empath Xen, Between Worlds. Before we get started on that, I want to ask you to please subscribe to this channel for more cultural content coming out regularly. And please consider underwriting your efforts. There are links to Patreon and Ko-Fi below. And if you like what we do here, please do give it a thumbs up and share out this video. Helps move things along nicely, right? Okay, let's go right into it. Vortex Empath Xen, also known as Moira Scar. This is an album called Between Worlds, a new release. We just saw them again recently, Moira Scar, that is, about a month ago at the time that we're recording this. But these folks are just freak folks, just crazy, you know what I'm saying? People living their life to their fullest, you know, expressing themselves through their fashion and their music and their just way of life. And this just mainstays on the local Bay Area scene. You can't miss these people. I mean, you see them and it's like, man, these are people who are just doing their thing, and more power to them. You know, in addition to, you know, just Moira Scar seems to be a little bit more guitar driven, I think, when they're recording as VEX or Vortex Empath Xen, as on this album. It seems to be a little bit more kind of electronic-y bass, a little more kind of drum machine-y kind of thing. I mean, this CD just, man, this is some great stuff. You know, it reminds me, there's echoes of stuff that kind of was coming out with, remember, like all those great kind of, before there was the whole goth thing, you know, we called it back in the day, we called it death rock. You know what I'm talking about? Things like that compilation, like Hell Comes to Your House, or the early Christian Death stuff, or, you know, kind of stuff like that, kind of that electro punk thing with kind of a different attitude going to it. That band Nervous Gender, remember that great LA band Nervous Gender? Later had Don Bowles on drums. That's what it reminds me of here. I mean, we don't have the drumming on this. We got mostly drum machine and program things, but it's just that kind of, you know, punky kind of thing going towards it with the, you know, kind of these kind of literary references going in it. And it's just the whole recording has this kind of fantastic sound to it. That's what I love about it. It's not just, it doesn't sound like a whole lot of stuff that's out there. It's got this kind of clangy, reverberant sound. It reminds me of times of, you know, the sound echoing off like stone hallways with steel doors, you know what I'm saying, covered with cobwebs and, you know what I'm saying, lit with torches and so forth, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's what it brings to mind. There's all of these kind of, you know, associations that kind of get triggered by this stuff. Fantastic artwork. Let's take a look at it here. And inside, I mean, it just really fits the vibe, you know, it's just the whole package of it. It's like seamless. It all works together. You know, when they perform live, like I said, you know, it's more of a full band thing, but this one seems to be moving on. You know, it's almost like at times like kind of a clangy early Cabaret Voltaire thing. You know, before Cabaret Voltaire got into the funkiness, there was that kind of you know, sort of thing going on. That's what we hear a lot of here. It's just fantastic. The two of them, Lulu and Roxy, maybe we can show some footage here of the recent gig that we saw them. Again, just fantastic performers, just doing their thing, and it's just, I highly recommend this CD. If you want something kind of punky and dark and kind of something that's like, you know what I'm saying, you want to have it up when you're, you know, in that mood for that little bit of ooh, you know, going to those darker places in your imagination, you know, saying this is the perfect soundtrack to it right there. So once again, we've been talking about the Vortex Empath Xen, aka Moira Scar, and their fantastic new album, Between Worlds. Do check it out.
To find out more about Moira Scar and Vortex Empath Xen, please visit their Bandcamp page and check out the description below this video. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to Xen TV.
Hey, you're watching Xen TV!